Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this on the channel. Like goal is 9.
Now, Joe Random.
The third
This is
baseman.
a prime
Joe
opportunity right here.
Random.
Here we go, no one better.
One ball.
It's still
No strike.
early, but he doesn't look very comfortable out there. He's having trouble with both command and control so far. Something to watch in this one. Strike one. Not sure I like that
One ball,
location.
one strike.
Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Now a flare off the bat, and it's into the gap. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting.
That
And
is
now
it.
the DH,
designated
George
hitter,
Valera.
George Valera.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Left-handed batter waiting. Chopped on the ground. That's out number 2. Will Wilson now at the plate.
Hey, way to drive it, big guy.
Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Safe at the plate. It's 4-zip.
Batting eight.
Picks
the
himself
lefty.
up a couple of ribbies. Got out in front,
third
but didn't
baseman,
allow
number
the wrists
24.
to yank that one
Joe
into foul ground. That's a
Random.
good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch. Sweeney. Not in time.
No, he's
Safe.
safe. No, he's in there.
That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. One out and runners at first and second. Stepping in, George Valera.
Now batting. Designated hitter, George Valera.
Lifted in the air, right field. Baddoo moving under it. 2 away now. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. And now, Will Wilson.
No one better, no one better. Bunch up right here.
Swing, soft line drive. Over to first.
You're out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
So digging in, George Valera.
Valera.
Swings and flares it. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now batting.
Nice
the
job of
shortstop,
2-strike
Will
hitting there. Didn't get
Wilson.
overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Soft contact in the air. There's one. Got him. And a run scores on the double play.
The left fielder.
They may have scored one there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play could be a real blow to their momentum. Swing, soft line drive. Brings it in for the third out. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up for the Mud Hens, Trey Sweeney. To third. Can't come up with it. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. And the next batter, Joe Random. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Hey!
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Swings through it. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. That just misses. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Swings through it for the K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. Runner at second, one away. Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. And that one hammered. It's back there. And it's gone. That one felt good. A 2-run shot. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3. If they keep hammering away like that, this game could get interesting in a hurry. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made. That ends the inning. So they get 3 runs. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. One down. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Next one's popped in the air into right. Racing over to make the catch. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Next is the designated hitter, Chris Myers. Squares and gets it down the left side. That wasn't a squeeze play. The runner at third wasn't going for home with the pitch, but he made a heads-up play, saw he had enough room to get home, and crossed the plate on a de facto safety squeeze. So 1 on now with 1 away. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Flexes the power with that swing.
Now
a 2-run blast. And they close the gap. It's 6-2. He's definitely been waiting on that one. The power outage he was going through had to be excruciating. Now we may see him settle in and knock a few more dingers pretty soon. Runner at second with 2 down. Liner to left. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. 1 for 3. Ground ball could be 2. Seretti to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done. That double play is massive for them. And now the closer just has 1 guy left to get for the save. He's capable. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. Tearing it up at the plate recently. More than 10 hits in the series already. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second. He easily steals the bat. And before the 0-2 pitch, he asks for time. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll do it. Digging in for the Mud Hens, Jahmai Jones. Line drive, and it's caught. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. On to the next inning. Now up, Joe Random. In the air, right field. Fair ball. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays.
1 ball.
Rolls away a little bit.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
And the 1-2. Hit hard on a line. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next up, the designated hitter, George Valera.
Here you go.
Ground ball left side. Soretti tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Now the third baseman, Joe Random, 1 for 2.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. 1 out, runners at first and second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Good situational awareness and hustle there, knowing that a double play ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, they're still alive in this frame. Here comes the 0-1. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So with a runner at second and 1 away, now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly to left. Turner on the move to the gap. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random, 1 for 3. In the air to center, Perez, moving under it. 2 away. First and second, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Puts it away. 2 away now. So up next, Akil Baddoo. Ground ball to short. This should do it. And that will do it. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but... Joe Random getting set for this one. His team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Columbus Clippers. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in next for the Clippers, Joe Random. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Joe Random.
Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Swings through it. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Set down looking for the backwards K. Huge K there.
Batting ninth, the
2 on and 2 out,
Austin
scoreless ball game here.
Charles.
Now it's the shortstop, Austin Charles. Left field getting pretty deep. This ball's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in, coming around third. Relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 2-zip. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. Fouled off. He was late. Random, just 21 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out.
That's it.
One away on a drop third strike. Runner at first, nobody out.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Grounds this to the left side. Off balance speed. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. At the plate, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 2 outs, bases empty. Now a high fly ball to left center. That's back. Makes the catch, inning over. Here's the center fielder, Gavin Cross. Ground ball to third base. Random. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. And takes low for ball 1.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And another ball.
That's low.
Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think bottom half of the second. Now the third baseman, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
Ball. 1-0.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
Gabriel.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. And the pitch.
2-1.
Rolls away a little bit. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air to right center. Waters drifting towards this one. And there's one away. One gone, runner at first. Will Wilson now at the plate.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Will.
That one finds the zone. This one's in the dirt. And 1-2. Struck the batter out without a swing. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. 2 outs and a runner at first. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Tyrese Turner. And ball 4.
That's ball
2 aboard.
4. Take your base.
Next to hit, Cody
Batting
Huff.
9, the catcher, Cody Huff.
And the 1-2. Soft contact in the air. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 left on. So digging in, Peyton Wilson. Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in, safe.
No, he's in
Now
there.
second and third with 1 gone. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed
The third
that base
baseman,
hit.
number
Great
24,
bat control there.
Joe
Slapped it down the third base line
Randall.
and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. And a base hit right there. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Gabriel Arias. Swing, soft line drive. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting,
And
the
now at the plate,
shortstop,
Will Wilson.
Will Wilson.
Called out on strikes. As they escape. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Snags it on the run. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. 1 for 2. This one in the air to right. Waters. And now 2 down. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Digging in for the Storm Chasers, Jordan Groshans. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. This to third, Random. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. He's already homered in this ballgame. Incredible late action
0-1.
on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Fastball in for a strike. One out
0-2.
and the base is empty. Chance to refocus now as he asks for time. Strike three. Outside pitch won the battle that time. Next to hit for the Clippers, Joe Random. He's already gone yard in this game. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping to the plate for Omaha, Nick slings to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Joe Random. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
Hiya! 0-1.
The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Textbook pitching. Slowed him
0-2.
down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work.
1-2.
In the dirt, but blocked. And the lefty runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Base hit. 1 run is in. The tying run scores were starting over. They've tied it up in the top of the 9th. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Line drive.
Get up, Walt.
Lunging try, but it gets down. Fires to the plate. And the Clippers walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. Your final score in this game, 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Random, coming off his first AAA homer last game, what a moment for him and his team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Columbus Clippers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now up Joe
the third
Random.
baseman, Joe
Random hit a homer in his most recent game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And swing and a miss. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Lifted in the air to right center. Pena on the move. Pulls it down. 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Next up for the Storm Chasers, Brady McConnell. 3-1 pitch. And a sac bunt here. Random. Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. As we go to the last of the third. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Random. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. On the ground. Collects it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in.
Baseman,
Runner at first. Digging in, Gabriel Arias. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right through there for the strikeout. That's the first out. George Valera will hit next. One-two pitch. And it's a blooper to left. And that falls for a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next to hit for the Clippers, Will Wilson. Fly to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Digging in next for the Clippers, Cody Huff. 3-0 pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Yordis Valdez. Fly ball to right. Pena. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If you show up late, you're out of here. Bottom of the 5th here in Columbus, Ohio. Foul ball there. Random measures 6'2", just 21 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Chases a high fastball there. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch, in for a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here it comes. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Oh, that got the batter, and that forces in a run. Two away, and the bases are loaded. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Out to short, Charles. Play made. That ends the inning. 2 runs. Next is the designated hitter, MJ Melendez. 0-2, here's the pitch. Ripped towards third. Back to first and way too high. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Batting fifth, the
So
second
digging
baseman,
in, Gabriel Arias.
Arias.
In the dirt, he breaks for second. Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. On to the next inning. Now, Brady McConnell. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single.
Random.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the lefty. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. One out and the bases
Now
are
batting,
empty. Now
third
stepping to the
baseman,
plate for Columbus, Joe Random. This pitch popped up. 2 away now. We're in the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Lofton. On the ground to third, Random. Gets it to first. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. 2 away and a runner at first. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. 1 for 3. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty deep. Racing over to make the catch. Between the team's loss and his own performance. Two on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Out in front, ripped foul. So close on that one. He's got to stay back a little longer. Good contact, though. Line drive for a base hit. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Into center. Grabs it on the run. They limit the damage here. 1 gone and a runner on at first. The batter now, Jordan Groshans. Here's the payoff pitch.
1-1-1.
Fair ball. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third. The tying run just 90 feet away. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. On the ground, right side. Inning over.
You're out.
No runs. All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Omaha, Gavin Cross. Ground ball to third base. Can't come up with it. One gone, runner at
Now
first.
batting,
Now
the
the
third
third baseman, Joe
Joe
Random. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
1-0.
Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. In the air on the infield. And there's 2 away. Nobody on with 1 out. Joe Random getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball. Off the plate.
Stripling, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012.
1-1.
Here's a high chopper. Charles. And out at first. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss. Joe Random is getting ready to go. Here's a look at how he stacks up in the Cardinals system. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Colby Farr. 0-2 now. On the ground to the left, Random. 2 down. The Clippers at the plate here in the second inning. Joe Random stepping in now. Currently a top 10 prospect at third base in all of minor league baseball.
0-1.
On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. Next pitch
Ball
misses
outside.
away. And that's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. In the dirt.
2-2.
We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. There to make the catch. One away. Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to
1-0.
have. Welcome back to Louisville. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball.
Breaks his bat and pops this one up over by
Foul ball.
first. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. One gone leading off the 4th. Now, Joe Random. Popped up. Lux. And that's that. One hit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Dominic Patelli. And we're all even up. On the ground to third. Slides. Got it. To second. That seems unwise. Safe at first. And an infield single keeps the inning going. Joe Random, the next to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 4-1. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. What a job to keep that one fair. On a breaking ball, if you're out in front like he was, you're expecting it to hook foul. This time, though, he was able to stay back just long enough to tuck it
Leading
inside the
for
pole
the
for a
bat,
homer.
the second baseman,
Bottom of the inning,
Gavin
and now Gavin Lux.
Lux.
Grounder left side, and that's a fair ball. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the... Digging in for the
Batting
bats,
second,
Will
the
Benson.
right fielder, Will Benson.
And the 1-1. Lays one down the left side. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. One down. Joe Random now at the plate. Went deep in last night's ball game. Swing, ground ball out to short. 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Welcome back to Louisville. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. And time called it home before the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 offering. Lifted in the air to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. There's one down. Bottom half of the 5th, and the bat's at the plate. Grounder to third. Jumps and throws. On the money. Nice play. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitch.
The third baseman, number
So with a runner at second and one away, here's the third baseman, Joe Random.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Swings and jolts one to left. It's off the wall. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now here's the 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. Man at second here with two away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Tyrese Turner. The 0-1. This one's in the dirt. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing lifted to left field. Makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Runner third, two away. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard.
Hey, drive him in. I need you right here.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he goes down on strikes. And that'll wrap this inning up. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. Two outs and runners at first and second. Random digs in now. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. That one way inside. That'll back him up a bit.
Hey, need you right now. Keep it going.
Close spot called a ball. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Fly ball, left field. And that's the end of the inning. One out and runners at first and second. Next up for the bats, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1-2 now. This one high in the air, out to left center. It's carrying.
Yeah, here we go.
Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Here's a pop-up. Far under it. And that's the third out. So they work around. So a man at third, two away. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Blake Dunn. 2-2 pitch. This to third. Random. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. Joe Random getting ready to hit.
Right now, let's go, kid.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Line drive, that's a base knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Next to hit for the Clippers, George Valera.
Hitter, George Valera.
Slow roller to first. Throws to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. We go to the 8th. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Random.
Random.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Next up, the designated hitter, George Valera.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner stays put. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side, Lux. It's there, 1 away. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Tyrese Turner. Grounder to the left side. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. 1 away. Runners at the corners here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Will Wilson.
Wilson.
Now a flare off the bat. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They move into the lead in the 8th. So
now
digging in, Gavin Lux. And the tying run at second. Lifted down the left side, Turner.
I got it.
As they escape the bases-loaded jam. So up next, Joe Random. First pitch, swings and misses. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Strike 2. Some nasty action on his sinker. And hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
1-2.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Flexes the power with that swing. A 2-run shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. One down. Base is empty here in the
right fielder, Will Benson.
To third, it's in and out of the glove. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. Hit hard on the ground to short. One down.
He's out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Angel.
Back to the top of the order here. Digging in next for the Clippers, Joe Random. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Fly ball left field. And there are 2 outs. We head back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. 0-2, and the delivery. On the ground, Random. 2 gone now. Next to hit for the Clippers, Joe Random.
No one's better.
Here, what? It's 0-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nice execution in this AB with 2 on. Working the corners well, not putting the ball in a location where the batter can do real damage. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side.
1-1-1.
The throw to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. 1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. He was all over that one. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. This next at bat is going to be critical. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. And that's 2. So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Fly to left. Turner. And we stay tied. Inning over. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Joe Random.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
Yeah!
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Ripped into the outfield. Fair ball. The run scores from second. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. We're in the 11th. Nobody out with a pair of runs scoring in the frame. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. This one in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out. They clearly want to try and pad that lead here in the late innings, but he couldn't make it work for them there. The defense did well to not let the offense put them behind the 8 ball.
first,
getting ready
the
to
third
hit.
baseman,
Here's a
Joe
hitter who's been strong in the
Random.
clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Hey, need you right now. Let's go, kid.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Out of here! A 2-run blast, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. 2 away here, nobody on. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Random. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning. And the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer. Ripped into center for a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Gabriel Arias will hit next.
Gabriel.
We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. George Valera digs in now. The left-handed batter waits, swings and flares it. Bowman on the way over, and that's that. Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the bats, Cam Collier. Drops it down the third baseline. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Foul ball there.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Nope, ball.
No outs and runners at first and third. High fly ball down the line and left. Racing over to make the catch. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. He's already homered in this ballgame. This one in the air to right, pretty deep. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Quincy McAfee. Trying to bunt for a hit. Tries to barehand, and it gets by. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
The third baseman.
And here is Joe Random. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. This one absolutely clobbered. You can forget it. That's a grand slam. It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they add on. It's a 10-4 ball game. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. That was a terrific swing. He wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that and more. great job to put it over the wall for the grand slam. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't... Joe Random, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it? So 2 down. Next to hit, Joe Random. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1-2, here's the pitch. To third, Random. And there's 2 away. All set for the start of this inning. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Random measures 6'2", 210 pounds. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400. Got the batter looking for the K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. 1 out and runners at first and second. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Joe Random. Turned on but foul wide of third. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Hammered down the right field line for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Now batting.
And that hitting streak he's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going. 1 away, runners at second and third. George Valera, the next to hit. That one hit to right. Gets under it, makes the catch. Runner tagging, heading for home. In comes the run from third to add on. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone and lift it deep enough to bring in the runner from third. To the right side. And plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Top of the 7th here. Digging in next for the Clippers, Joe Random. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fly ball left field, McAfee. And there's 1 away. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them. Joe Random has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Iowa Cubs. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Joe Random. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right field, Jankowski. That ends the inning. 2 away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
0-1.
Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Swing and a miss. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Calls for time at the plate. He gets it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the end of the inning. So no runs. One gone, runner at first. B.J. Murray Jr. now at the plate. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Feeds to second. Out there. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Random. This one in the air, center field, Franklin in position. And there's one down. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And this is most likely the last chance to keep the hitting streak alive.
Ball 1.
We're in the bottom of the ninth inning, all tied up.
Hey. 1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. One out and the base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first. To the bottom of the first we go. Now the third baseman, Joe Random.
Ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty deep. And it's caught for the out. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch.
Hey.
Rolls away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
The 0-1 offering. This one the other way. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Runner at first, one away.
Good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Will Brennan getting ready to hit.
No one better up there. Here we go.
1-2, here's the pitch. Popped up. Umpire signaling for the infield fly.
Batter's out.
Now batting,
Kyle
the first
Manzardo,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Kyle Manzardo.
0-2, here's the pitch. In the
One
dirt,
ball,
runner heads for
two strikes.
third. Throw
Out
to
on the
third,
tag.
out. And that'll end the inning. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Joe Random. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their
1-0.
only run of the game so far. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. This pitch
2-0.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Not
3
even
balls,
close there.
no strikes.
And it's 3-0. Foul ball there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. On the ground to the left. That's the second out. Batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jefferson Rojas. To third, boots it. Throw to first, out. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Bottom of the 7th, digging in next for the Clippers, Joe Random. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even
0-1.
higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out.
Got it.
1 away on a drop third strike. We head back to the top of the order. Joe Random digs in now. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, out to short, picks it up. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They put 2 on the board. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but